Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, February 21, 2024. When it comes to experiencing a period with all planets direct in the heavens, these are especially rare times. In fact, some years will not experience any windows like this whatsoever. Retrogrades are not inherently bad, but they do show that something is not exactly aligned and may need some adjustments in the present or down the line. This is especially true if someone starts a relationship, gets engaged, or is wed during a period with significant retrograde planetary motions, especially Mercury, Venus, or Mars. Manifesting whatever you desire can happen more readily now, so do so with kindness and confidence. What is the value of what you want to do? You may have to consider the financial aspect of a plausible venture when the Moon in Cancer squares the South Node in Libra and the North Node in Aries. The nodal squares will cause you to go back and forth. You may feel strongly about what you should be paid but unsure about how you will proceed. So, it could be worthwhile to talk to a colleague or work friend about your dilemma. They may offer insight about setting prices and helping you understand the value of your work. 2 days after returning to your income sector, just before the Sun's return to your career sector and a friendly aspect to Saturn there yesterday, the Moon is capping this off with a friendly aspect to dreamy Neptune. While the Moon is only passing through, this is not only helping to sharpen your nose for money as new doors open on the career front, but is helping to boost your professional confidence as well. Intensity is not your way, although it might be recommended if you are beginning to feel sick lately. For example, you may want to consider intensifying your consumption of water, something highly recommended at this time. Try making it a habit to drink a couple of glasses of warm water before your morning coffee or tea. To further hydrate and nourish your cells, invest in a juicer and make healthy drinks from fresh fruits and vegetables. Putting your head together with another person can be the ticket to getting endeavors rolling and finding solutions. Even if this is foreign to you, given your independent ways, you'd be remiss to brush off this option on this day. This vibration encourages people to work especially well together by bringing their individual talents to the table and enhancing each other. Forming a team with someone can be a powerful way to meet your objectives. Be receptive to the possibilities. Having the Moon in your income sector during the Sun's first full day in your career sector is something that could have ongoing implications, even though it is only here for a few days. This is something that every 4 weeks can sharpen your nose for money and act as a trigger, but with the Sun having returned to begin the most active months of this professional year, this is a chance to bake in a lucrative sense of direction from the start. The Moon's friendly aspect to Saturn in your career sector is going to create an even tighter bond between the money and professional gods. Meanwhile, Venus and Mars are fighting to ensure life doesn't become all work and no play. Venus, the planet of love, only returned to an adventurous part of your chart over the weekend, but already her mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together has received a boost thanks to the Moon. It helped that this was happening even before Venus returned, while drawing closer to an alignment with Mars is bringing his passions and warrior spirit into the mix. Our eyes in the sky. In the early hours of the morning, the Cancer Moon aligns with Chiron in Aries, heightening our emotional sensitivity and prompting a defensive stance. Approach important meetings and conversations with this heightened sensitivity in mind. If someone inadvertently says something hurtful, recognize that it may not be intentional, as their thoughts may not be in harmony with their feelings. Following a day marked by challenging communication, consider dedicating your evening to a tranquil and restful time at home, engaging in activities like reading a book or watching movies. Feeling misunderstood can be particularly grating, making it difficult to tolerate the behavior of others towards you. This is not the most conducive time for social interactions, especially given the constant irritation provoked by others' words. If possible, delay planned visits and meetings until you feel more positively disposed towards those individuals. Utilize this time for self-reflection and personal sorting. When it comes to financial transactions, exercise patience and take the time to contemplate your decisions. Obstacles may hinder a smooth handling of matters, and despite a desire to make purchases, it is advisable to postpone them for a more favorable outcome. The recent departure of the moon from your income sector has enhanced your financial instincts. Despite the absence of planetary activity in the income sector, a positive aspect with influences on the job and career fronts provides clarity on financial issues, facilitating more strategic decision-making. Given the interconnected nature of income, work, and career aspects, it is prudent to adopt a wait-and-see approach or at least keep your options open, especially with the approaching full moon in your work sector over the weekend. Your company is sought after, and your good mood is widely appreciated, making you well received by others. Your laid-back and relaxed demeanor easily facilitates new connections. Engaging conversations become significant, drawing you in. However, be wary of potential distractions from an insistent third party that might sidetrack your focus. The prevailing atmosphere is gradually easing, and although it takes some time for lingering disputes to fully dissipate, you find yourself approaching important matters with a newfound sense of relaxation. This allows you to savor moments of quiet relaxation with your family and close friends. Not only is there a mental relief, but your physical well-being is also less burdened by stress. If possible, treat yourself to indulgences such as a massage, a relaxing bath, and nourishing, healthy food. While your emotions play a significant role in your life, it doesn't necessarily have to negatively impact your relationships. In fact, your open and kind approach makes it unusually easy for you to connect with new people who appreciate your genuine nature. Be mindful of your fitness routine, as your enthusiasm for recreational activities might lead you to exert excessive pressure on yourself. Balance is key. In financial matters, exercise moderation. While you may currently feel content, it's important to weigh the pros and cons, especially when considering lending money. Be cautious and avoid being swayed by people making unreliable promises. Documenting everything in writing ensures not only a peaceful night's sleep but also safeguards your assets. Recently, the moon returned to the intuitive and imaginative part of your chart, aligning with the sun's entrance into your financial sector 2 days ago. Forming a friendly aspect to Saturn yesterday and now connecting with dreamy Neptune, this monthly visit concludes on a positive note, boosting your financial confidence and imagination. This occurs just as the spotlight shifts onto your financial situation and money matters with the sun's recent arrival.